So cybersecurity is all about maintaining the security for our digital information, and not only our digital information, even it is used for maintain the security for the organizations, networks, servers and digital devices. There are many things what we can secure with this technology. But you know what? Within the cybersecurity is the parent name is just a name, but within the cybersecurity we are having lot of sub streams. Okay, as you can see here, like ethical hacking, penetration testing, vulnerability assessment and penetration testing, digital forensics, cloud security, even SCADA security, which relates to the industrial security and IoT security. Nowadays we are using many devices which we can call as the smart devices. As we can see, smart TVs, smart mobiles, or even we are using the ACs which I have connected to the Wi-Fi, even the microwave ovens or even the glasses in the home. There are many things which we are using related to the IoT security, IoT devices, even home automation. We can say it completely related to the IoT, right? So even for this IoT, we need to maintain security because there will be many flaws in these things as well. And along with that, SOC, Security Operation Center or Security Incident and Event Management, and PCI DSS. So can you able to tell me what is this PCI DSS? Anybody? Any idea? Have you ever seen that? So actually PCI DSS, it is related to the payment card industry and data standard system. So as you know that we know that everyone are using the phone pay and Google Pay nowadays, right? So why we are using this phone pay and Google Pay to make our digital transactions very easily, right? But how many of you know that they are secured? Our transactions are secured. As we can see, the crime rates on this phone pay and Google Pay is also getting increased day to day. So here we are going to maintain the compliance with the PCI DSS, which means we are going to maintain our transaction very securely. Whenever you open your phone pay, at the bottom you can see two logos. One is related to PCI DSS, the other one is ISO 27001. That means they are maintaining all the standards for the digital transaction. And even we are having malware analysis, and these are the basic things. And along with that we are having cloud and even health security. For education system also we require this cyber security. And not only that, even for the education, sorry, finance based companies like the banking sectors or any finance related companies, they require the cyber security. So all the companies are looking for the cyber security experts. Okay, so it is related to all the fields, not from small scale industry to the large scale industry. Everyone are looking for the cyber security experts. Okay, so this is the basic intro about this cyber security. Okay, so why we need to focus on cyber security? So what is the need of focusing on cyber security? Anybody? So there are many cyber crimes that are taking place, like we can say phishing, or we can say like cyber stacking or cyber bullying, or like OTP frauds or matrimony frauds or loan frauds. Nowadays we can see there are many loan frauds that are taking place because of these loan applications, and many people are getting affected with these loans as well. And not only that, even you can imagine the corporate industries were getting affected with these cyber crimes. So how many of you, I would like to tell you one or two companies which are affected with the cyber crimes, so that you can see the impact. Okay, so how many of you know about the Uber company? Uber. So what kind of information we give with them whenever you want to create an account in the Uber? So what kind of information we give over there?
Mobile number, email address, and the location as well.
Yeah, mobile number and the location, that where we are going and where to pick up. Along with that,
And we used to also use online method also for payment.
okay.
Sometimes we use our credit card, and sometimes we use cash. And along with that, we also have to give a live location.
Yes. So
Mhm.
sometimes we use the digital wallet, and sometimes we may use the credit card or something. So we have this kind of information with the Uber, right? So how many of you care about this information whenever you are sharing? When you share the information, how many of you care about your data, the information that you are sharing? You know what? Uber company in the year 2016, actually it was affected with the data breach attack. Okay, the hackers have done the data breach attack on the Uber company where all the customers related information, the information is like email ID, phone number, and a drop and pickup location. So this kind of information was breached by the hackers. You know, data breach. Data breach is a kind of attack where the personal information or identity of the people will be stolen. Okay, so the hackers have warned the Uber company to pay money, otherwise they are going to release this information in the internet. Okay, so to avoid that, the Uber company has paid around $350 billion to the hacker. Imagine how impact it is showing on that company. Such a huge impact, right? So actually, we don't care about our email ID or phone number whenever say I have seen many people whenever we go to the petrol bunks or whenever we go to the shopping mall. So the people will come to us and they will be telling, sir, we are taking some lucky dip, sir. We are going to give you the gift for free of cost. You need not to pay any money. You just tell me your name and mobile number. That's it. That is enough. Nothing is needed. So many people will share this information without of any concern, right? But for the same information, the Uber has paid around $350 billion. See how valuable our personal data is. Yes or no? And not only that, how many of you know about the Sony company?
Sony is electronics company, sir.
Yes, Sony is electronic company, Sony Mobile, Sony TVs, and all these things. Actually, earlier, if you observe, Sony is one of the competitor with the iPhone, I mean Apple and the Samsung. Yes or no? Before 5 years or before 10 years. So
Yes,
like
sir. Yes.
Sony is one of the best company and competitor for Apple and Samsung and all these companies. So one of the top company. But if you observe the graph of this Sony company after 2016, can you able to see the Sony products in the market in the same way? Do the Sony brand is having the same weightage in the market, same value in the market? No, right?
No.
Why? Have you given any thought why? Actually, it was affected by the hackers. The North Korean hackers have hacked the Sony company and they have wiped the all the data in their database. Okay, whatever the data that they have stored, so all the data was cleared by these hackers. So that is the reason Sony has lost all its data. So it has shown a huge impact on the company where nowadays if you observe we cannot able to see the Sony brand such a usually, if you observe, as we have seen earlier, nowadays we cannot see it, right? Even though if you check after 2016, gradually the products were getting decreased. Yes or no? It is completely because of hacking. And not only that, even though if you take the example of British Airways, even nowadays the British Airways itself, it is not there. The total company has been banned. Okay, so here we know only few things like OTP sharing or like phishing links or something like this, okay? But if you coming to the corporate stream, if you take a look at globally, there are many things that are taking place in the market which is showing a huge impact, okay? And not only that, even though if you take the example of the medical industries, okay, health sector also, if I tell a person was dead because of this hacking or because of this cyber crime, do you believe me? So actually in Germany there is a hospital which was affected with the ransomware attack. Okay, you know about the ransomware attack, right? So actually ransomware is a kind of attack which encrypts all our data in the device. So once it affects our device, enters into our device, all the data will be converted into encrypted language where we cannot able to access our information or access our files. Okay, this kind of attack can be called as the ransomware attack where the hackers were demanding us to pay money to decrypt our data to get back our data. Okay, so even though if you observe ransomware WannaCry ransomware attack, okay, it has shown huge impact throughout the world. So even in India also it has the weightage of that attack. It was taken place in the year 2015. So WannaCry ransomware attack, not 2015, in 2017. WannaCry ransomware attack, it is one of the most dangerous and biggest attack that has ever seen the people ever seen. Total 175 countries were affected with this attack. Okay, so same way the ransomware attack was been happened on the hospital. So in the same time a patient was taken in the ambulance to the hospital. But the thing is, because of this ransomware attack, the hospital staff has closed the emergency ward in their hospital. So they were not ready to take any patients, new patients or OP in their hospital. So they asked the person, ambulance driver, to take him to the next hospital, which is around 45 minutes away from the present hospital. Okay, so because of not getting the treatment in the within the time, the patient was died. Here the cyber security, I mean the cyber crime directly did not show any impact on the person, but even though indirectly this is the reason for the person death of the person, because he did not get the treatment within the time because of this ransomware attack. Okay, and not only that, even though in the 2018, if you observe, there is a company called ABOTT. They have called all their patients, okay, around 4 lakh 80 patients who had the pacemakers. Okay, you know the pacemakers, right? If someone is suffering from the heart problem, so to maintain their heartbeat properly, they will fix the pacemakers to their heart, okay, which will control their heartbeat. Okay, even these pacemakers were vulnerable to the cyber crime. So the hackers can able to hack these pacemakers, which is going to result for the death of the people. So the pacemaker company, the Abbott company, has called these patients to change their pacemakers. Okay, they have designed new pacemakers by closing some vulnerabilities. You know, vulnerabilities are nothing but the loopholes where people can, the hackers can able to exploit the things. They can perform the attacks using these vulnerabilities. Okay, so they have fixed the bugs that are there in that pacemaker, and they have created more secure pacemakers, and they have replaced the pacemakers of the patients. So even the health industry is also going to have, and nowadays after COVID, if you observe, health industry, health sector is the main target for the hackers, because they have found that the health industry is having lot of vulnerabilities and the security is very weak, where they were not even focusing on that. Okay, even we have worked with one hospital, you know what, even it was affected with the ransomware. So the ransomware name is Bandgrab one ransomware, and you know, even it has affected the X-ray machine as well. Nowadays we are having the digital X-rays, right? Even the digital X-ray machine was also being hacked because of these cyber crimes. Okay, such a danger threats we are having with the hackers and the cyber attacks. So that is the reason there is a huge demand in the market for the people, okay, who has skills in the field of cyber security. So that is the reason the HGL LAN has taken the initiative to provide the proper training to the people who are looking to build their career in the field of cyber security. So here we are going to provide you the real-time scenarios with the practical sessions where you can have hands-on experience on the things. Okay, for example, here I am going to show you one attack. Actually everyone knows the phishing attack, right? So let me show you one example
Yes.
how the phishing attack will be. So just a second. So I hope everyone have seen this image, right? This kind of message in the WhatsApp, like Amazon 30th anniversary celebration. I hope everyone can able to see the screen, right?
Mm.
So actually, what do you mean by phishing? Actually, this link is a phishing link. Okay. So whenever you open this link, Amazon page will be open, and then after it is asking you to spin the things, and whenever you click on the box, it is going to tell you, congratulations, you have won the iPhone. So if you want to receive the iPhone, please share the link within 10 contacts in your WhatsApp. So what you will do now, generally many people will share this message to 10 of their contacts, and after that it will ask you to provide the details of you, because if you provide the details, then only you can able to get the iPhone, right? Otherwise it is not possible. Actually this is what the hackers require. Okay, the hackers want to get your personal information, because you know your personal information is the most important valuable thing for the hackers to perform the crime. Okay, so this kind of attack can be called as the phishing attack. You know what do you mean by phishing? Anybody? Okay, this kind of attack can be called as phishing in the real time. Actually, so the name why it was given is like, in the real time, if you want to catch the fish, you will make one hook, and you will have some food to that hook, and you will insert it into the water, right? So whenever a fish sees that, it consider it as the food and it will try to catch the food, right? Whenever it catch the food, actually it is going to catch by the hook where the fisherman can able to catch the fish. Okay, so in the same way, by taking this as the example, the hackers have created an attack, and that is why we are naming it as the phishing, where the hacker is going to make sure that people should believe it as a genuine link, and once you open the link, the information whatever they want, they will collect that information. Okay, so normally whenever you look at the phishing links or phishing pages, they look like the original one, but instead of that, it is going to collect your personal information. Okay, so actually here, if you observe, we have named it as the hook line cyber, right? Actually, the thing is like how the phishing attack will work is like, so I have taken it as the example. So the phishing, to perform the phishing attack, the hackers will use a social engineering attack. Okay, so with the help of the social engineering attack, they will perform this phishing attack. Okay, so we can consider the surface of the water. On the surface of the water, we can consider it as the internet. Okay, the fishes inside the water, we can consider them as the netizens. Netizens are not the nothing but the people those who use the internet. The people who use internet, they can be called as the netizens. Okay, so in the virtual world, so the hackers are going to make going to keep some hook to catch these netizens. Okay, not like catching the netizens, get to steal their sensitive information. Okay, so this kind of attack can be called as the phishing attack. I would like to show you a small example actually. So just a second, let me open my screen. So if you take a look at my screen here, we are having the Netflix page, right?
Yes.
So everybody, you can open the Netflix page and you can click on the login button and you check whether the page is similar or not. Okay, I want even you guys to make sure that cross check that whether it is the similar page or not. Do you find anything suspicious? Please do let me know. I can give you 30 seconds of time. Please open the Netflix homepage and on the top you can see the login button. Please click on the login button and compare the image that is there on the screen and the original image. Okay, original page. Here I would like to show you a live demo how the phishing link will works. Okay. So here I am going to type my name as the username. Okay, and I'm going to give password as HGL11. Okay, so I have given some password here. If you observe, we cannot able to see what the password that we have typed, and now I am clicking on sign in button. Okay, let's see what is happening. So if you observe, the page was redirected to official Netflix page. Yes or no?
Yes.
The URL, even everything you can check within your mobile devices as well. See, even I am going to show you the URL and even I am going to show you the page and everything. So it was opening the official Netflix page. Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
So now if someone receives this kind of link and once they enter the username and password, it was redirected to the home page, anyone will think it as the suspicious.
No.
No, right? So definitely no one will get any kind of confusion. Even we did not see anything suspicious that is happening over here, right? But let's see what is happening in the back end. So I am going to show what is happening in the back end. Okay, as we know that the username we have given is Shantan and the password is HTLL. So if you observe here, this is the login user login ID and the password is HGLN. Can you able to see that?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So this is how the actual phishing links will work for you. Okay, so what the phishing link will do is like they will make the people to believe it as a genuine page. Actually, in the real time, the Amazon link that I have shown, it will be different. Okay, we can easily identify it as a phishing link, but we are very much better in creating the phishing pages where you can't even able to identify whether it is genuine or fake one, because since we are the experts, we can develop the application in such a way, and even we can make the people to believe it as the genuine one. Even you have seen that if you compare with the original thing, the both the pages are similar, right? So but in the back end they are going to steal your sensitive information like your username and password that you have seen here. Okay, so this kind of attack can be called as phishing attack. Okay, so
Yeah.
thank you. Yeah, thank you very much guys. You can leave for today.